Hello guys, Gold Sniper here, and let's begin our analysis of XAUUSD for 23rd of August 2023. And today was by far phenomenal day, phenomenal. I'll show you why it was phenomenal. First of all, we'll just go through what I made the analysis for how gold would play out today, and we will see what actually happened. So yesterday I had written, this was my analysis of gold. I had written, tomorrow only one major news in US session, so we can safely assume gold will overall continue to be bearish and DXY will continue to be bullish. This is what I wrote. Gold on daily basis, this actually was true. Gold on daily basis yesterday formed a sort of doji candle, which signifies there is a chance of temporary trend reversal. I am using word temporary because if this rise is not accompanied by fall in DXY, then the bearish trend will still continue. This point was also absolutely true, because I told you, like, because of the doji candle, I told you there is a chance of trend reversal. Price did go up and it looked like a trend reversal, but told you it should be accompanied by a fall in DXY. But in the evening, DXY bounced exactly from 103 level and it made a high of somewhere around like 103.70. Okay, don't worry, I'll show you all of that. And because of that, gold again fell. Okay, today I'll show you all of that, don't worry. So this was the first scenario which I showed what could happen today, and this actually played out perfectly well. Today I had given my sell trade around 1890, around 1895 to 1900, stop loss 1901. And actually gold fell from 1896 to somewhere like around 1894 or 1893.50, but it did not achieve my TP1 at 1893. Okay, and it went up and hit my SL. Okay, my T1 was stop loss, but I'll show you those trades, don't worry. Then I told, this was my second trade, that if the DXY is rising, then this level should act as a resistance. Okay, somewhere around like 1896. But actually what happened, DXY fell all till the start of American session. Just before American session, it started rallying, and that's when gold fell. All right, and this was my third trade. And if you will see, this was third scenario. Gold actually today, if you will see, it formed a sort of like a head and shoulder pattern and went up. I'll show you in an hourly chart of gold. This looks to me like a head and shoulder pattern. Okay, I'll show you. Give me a second. I'll use blue and thick lines. Okay, so this is sort of like a head and shoulder pattern. I will tell you, gold is trying to make. Okay, and I think that's why, in spite of DXY today being at such high elevated levels, gold, is resisting the fall. Okay, it is artificially being kept up. I think it's for the news which is going to major news which is going to come tomorrow. Because of that, I think the big guys, maybe they are trying to reverse the gold market from here, or they are expecting the news tomorrow to be bullish. That's why, artificially they are defending this area. All right, so you can see, I have drawn this, this head and shoulder pattern, and from this only you can conclude, like, gold is, trying to go up from here, a sort of head and shoulder pattern. Okay, so this part also which I showed you is correct. And then I wrote the major support of gold is between 1880 to 1885 to 1875, which we did not test today. Okay, and major resistance is between 1895 to 1908, and this resistance point came absolutely true, because we took resistance somewhere below 1905. And then this point also was very critical. I told major support of DXY at 103.10 to 102.95. If you will see today's DXY chart, DXY took support exactly at 103 dot level. Okay, and flew till 103.7. Okay, and it melted gold, it melted euro also. Okay, and then I told gold, the DXY major resistance is at 103.60, and the other major resistance is at around 103.80 to 104 levels. Okay, but actually DXY took resistance somewhere around like 103.70. It couldn't manage to reach 103.80. All right, so now I've showed you the chart of gold. Okay, this is the hourly chart. You can see it is now, it is basically trying to reverse. It's forming a head and shoulder pattern. Still, it's not a confirmation. Okay, why? I'll show you. Now I will take the gold chart on a daily basis. So on a daily basis, if you will see, we have been continuously, sell, and right now, gold has sort of cooled off. But you can see on the daily chart, we took resistance exactly somewhere around like, yeah, 1904.55. Okay, on daily basis, you can see all these big wicks that shows that, there is a lot of selling pressure, okay, still on gold is still resisting this, buying, sorry, going upwards, because there is a huge selling pressure over here. Now there is two possibilities: the buyers who are artificially defending it, in spite of DXY being around 103.53. Normally it should have fallen till like 1880 levels, but it is still like above 1897 levels, which basically means tomorrow, I think the big players might be anticipating that, after the news, DXY could fall and gold could rally. Now this is just a theory, it's not proven yet. But on the daily, and we can, on the hourly also, there is a head and shoulder pattern. But on the daily basis, if you will see, it is still, this is not a very strong bullish candle. It's just, you can see it's like an indecision sort of candle on a daily basis. Okay, so we can still, this can seem like a pullback, and then, continue, we can see a continuation tomorrow. All right, so this is the daily view. Of hourly view is sort of turning into bullish view. But we will look at other charts as well to, create an overall picture of whether to be bullish or bearish. So for that, let's look at the DXY. And this is the most amazing chart you will see. DXY, today morning it was, falling from today morning itself. As you can see, today morning it was somewhere around like over here. So from 103.32, DXY fell till, if you will see the exact level, DXY fell to 103.01, just, 0.1 away from 103. And you see instant bounce from here. It took support at the 200 EMA, and see the rally. Okay, and this time DXY did break out successfully above, a strong closing candle above this level. Okay, so we did manage to close. So based on DXY, I can still say, Asian session, we have been seeing this a lot. Asian session DXY comes down, American session DXY climbs up. Same story every single day. But I am sure this time, tomorrow, if the based on DXY, if the news is in favor, definitely DXY will blast again tomorrow, and gold will have to fall a lot. Okay, so DXY looks bullish. And the another major reason why DXY went bullish is because of this 2 year yield. And you can say, 2 year treasury yield. This is the US 2 year bonds, and you can see it has crossed this 5% level, which is a major level. Okay, 5% is a psychological number. Okay, so that's why you see this strengthening in the dollar. What happens? I know I'm going to a little bit theory, but I'll explain to you. See, when the treasury yield, means, let's say this bond, okay, let's say I have $100 million in my bank account. Okay, and if, let's say, I buy 2 year treasury yield right now, okay, from the market, the 2 year treasury yield bond, I will get 5.024% interest. Okay, and that too, with, it is almost 100% safe. It is as safe as it can get, because it is backed by US government itself. So why would I take a risk and put my money in gold when I am getting safely 5% return on my income? All right, so this is why, when this treasury yield rose above 5%, what happened? The investors and other major institutions, whose money was in, maybe GBP, Euro USD, JPY, they all started dumping other currencies and started buying dollar. And this is what is shown in the dollar index. When they all started buying dollar, dollar index rallied. And when dollar index rallied, definitely every commodity, and every currency will fall. Moreover, if you will see, gold is non-interest bearing asset. Gold does not give you any interest. So if I had $100 million in my account, and I could get safely 5% return in a year, versus, keeping my money in gold. And there is no, I don't know, maybe my money will give, gold will go up or not for sure. The Why would I take my, you see the risk when I'm getting safely 5% return? So that's why you have the strengthening of the dollar index, and you see the sell off in gold and other assets. So So that was the logic behind dollar index explanation. Now I told you my view. Dollar index is still bullish. I am expecting it to consolidate in this zone of 103.50 to 103.25. And tomorrow hopefully news is also favor. We can see further rally in the dollar index. All right, so I can say this too should act as a support right now. Okay, I think we have decisively broken above this level. Okay, on gold, on for intraday basis also, I will say that head and shoulder pattern which I showed you, don't worry, I'll share that on my telegram channel. You can see that as well. Okay, I'll share the trades, don't worry about that. Gold also on intraday basis, I think we'll have to see if the DXY continues its rally. Then we can play some temporary sell trades. But overall, chart structure wise, based on the charts, I think we should play bullish trade. But let's see if the tomorrow DXY falls or not. All right, and one more currency pair we'll cover, that is the Euro USD. So Euro USD, as you can see, it took resistance and fell to the ground right now. Okay, now my expectation on the Euro USD is tomorrow is make or break day. Okay, if Euro USD breaks this zone, then we can have again a huge fall. Okay, so Euro USD could make a low till here. This low, if you will see, last time when it was over here, the date was December. I'm sorry, 20. Is it June? Yeah, it is June. Is it? It's June 12th, 2023. Okay, so this level can be retested if Euro USD breaks this level. All right. Um, So don't worry, I'll share my analysis and on my Telegram channel, the summary of this video. Moreover, let's just go through the trades which I have given today. I'll just show you that as well. So today, just give me a second. Yeah, so today began over here. So I had told T1 sell gold between 1895 to 1900, stop loss 1901, target 1983, sorry, 1893, 1890, and 1885. So I'll just show you on the 5-minute chart of gold. So this was my first trade. Okay, 5 minute, not able to see that. Okay, yeah, now we can see the graph. So 5-minute chart of gold, if you will see, right here. Okay, gold was basically doing this up and down, up and down. Okay, so I had given sell from around 1895 onwards, and gold made a low of like 1893.96 roughly. Okay, so it did not achieve my TP1, which was like around 1893. It instead rallied up here and hit our stop loss. So our first trade, ended up in stop loss. But I had, when gold reached here, I told many of you people to scalpers and everyone book profit, and for others to hold with break even. But still, I will count as it was a stop loss. Okay, so if you'll see, I'll go downwards from here. I had told my stop loss was hit, so I had written over here. I'll show you. Okay, my stop loss was it. Then this trade, you see, which I had given, this was in the American session when gold had made a high of 1904.60, and it was somewhere over here. Okay, 1903, 1902. Okay, and that's when I gave my sell call. I told sell gold between 1902 to 1907, stop loss 1908, for targets 1900, 1895, and 1890. And you can see how this trade amazingly played from here 1903 to like 1889. That is easily more than 100 pip fall actually, because from 1902 to 1892 you have 100 pips, and so almost like 110 pip fall we captured right from here. So here my T2 was T2 came 1895. After that, gold gave a bounce around like 1897, where I gave my T3 also. T3 again, I told you guys to sell. So sell gold above 1895. That time gold was like around 1897. Again, we got a good move from here till here. Okay, and then after that, I gave my fourth bonus trade. I had told it is super risky. Okay, but DXY actually went till like 103.7. But still, gold is artificially manipulated and being brought back up. I think this is the big players doing this. Okay, but we'll have to see. I think the big players are trying to take gold up, but tomorrow we'll have to see whether news factors come in favor or not. If it doesn't come, DXY will rally based right now. Like I said, DXY is also super bullish also. So T4 has not hit yet resistance, has not hit. I mean, SL T4 also I had bonus trade given, but overall I say the day was excellent today. So the stop loss which hit in our T1, in T2 and T3 we recovered it also. All right. So that's all I want to say today about my video. And let's see, tomorrow also we can make money as well. All right then. So I'll be signing off then. Thank you.